What's going on, y'all? Every time I start to record, something goes off. Trains, planes, all kinds of stuff. Um, anyways, kind of like a new format. Gonna use my phone today. See what you guys think of it. Let me know in the comments if you like it this way or do you like it with the highlights in the background. But I want to talk about the three players the Giants brought in. I'll start with Quincy Roche because he's probably the biggest name that most fans have heard of. Edge rusher from Miami, went to Pittsburgh. My wife's a Steelers fan, so she is not pleased. He's off the team and on the Giants. But he did get beat out by an undrafted guy. His name escapes me, but he just did really good over there. And so let's talk about Roche. I think he's really similar to O'Shane. He's really good with his hands, all that. That's what you hear. But like Zimenez, he struggles against the run. He's going to have a hard time setting the edge. Just doesn't really have a lot of power to his game. But I will say he does have potential. I don't think he'll ever be a starting edge guy and get you like 7 to 10 sacks. But I do think he can, come in, spell the starters, 3, 4 snaps here and there, and maybe even he can progress to a point to where down the road in a year or two from now, he could spell you a few games. I will say that. Now, I knew the Giants were going to go edge rush earlier, so I went through this little obsession, this little time where I was just obsessed with Jalen Phillips. My cousin come over, and I was, showing him some highlights, and he goes, "Boy, yeah, that guy's really good, but the other edge rusher is just amazing." And yeah, I noticed that too from watching Jalen. You know, Quincy Roche just really popped. He does have some pass rushing ability, man. You know, I just don't know if he has like that burst off the line, and I just don't see really the power because ultimately the best pass rushers you want that speed to power. Don't think he gives you that, but maybe it's something he can develop. I noticed from watching tape he does like this high step kind of thing. He kicks his leg way up when he first makes contact with the tackle, and at them moments is when he should be powering down. Instead, he tries to do like this jump cut kind of thing. Um, don't know. I mean, but like I said, he does have potential. Another player was Collin Johnson, come over from the Jags. We claimed big, tall, wide receiver, 250. What was he like? Six? No, sorry. He's like 6'4", 220. That kind of just big guy. Uh, you know, and I didn't know much about him. All I knew was heard the name. Knew he was a big guy. So I dug into it a little bit. And the fans over there love him. They view Colin Johnson the way us Giants fans view David Sills. Now, where it is, they wanted, Urban Meyer comes in wanted to get more speed in the team. That's what I heard from some beat writers. So he was kind of like the odd man out. But the fans really loved him, really wanted him there. I don't know. I just don't know much about him. I think he does give you a plus in the red zone, which, other than Kenny Galladay, wouldn't really have. I mean, we have Slayton, but he's more of a 50, 60 yard, end zone threat, not really anything down the goal line. So I don't know if them fans. I'm more lean towards with the fans for the most part. So if the fans like him, I think we'll probably like him. From everything I heard, he's a really classy, really cool guy, really cool dude, down to earth guy. And even when he was cut, like he was thanking everybody down there. So Dave Gettleman kind of player. Um, but the guy I'm really, really excited about is the middle linebacker they brought in, Justin Hilliard. He's just, I seen him at Ohio State, and the athletics there, he's just super athletic. The size, I mean, he is NFL upper end, upper echelon, elite type of athleticism, size for the NFL. He almost looks like an edge rusher. Yeah, 6'4", 250. No, he's just been hurt for so long, and this year it seems like he finally got healthy and earned a roster spot. But the 49ers are so deep on defense, and from all reports I could see from beat writers, is the 49ers really wanted him to get on the practice squad. They thought he could develop into a really good quality starter in the next 2, 3 years. They're just so deep, it couldn't happen. And I will say this. He is a sideline to sideline type of middle linebacker, and he's definitely on this roster. He will be a threat to the future of Tate Crowder or Carter Coughlin. He has that kind of ability. So, huge potential. He could come on and just come out of nowhere and just instantly make a huge splash, and Giants fans will love him. Overall, I think all three of the guys we got we got players that teams really didn't want to let go, um, and I'm happy with all of them. I think a lot of fans are going to focus on the Quincy Roche. I don't know, not that huge of a fan, just because like we have a more polished kind of guy in O'Shane on the team. Very similar player, so really more. And I'm not a Reggie Ragland guy, so I'm really wanting Justin Hilliard to get on the field and want to see him more than any of the guys. I think Collin Johnson can have an effect, can help us in the red zone. So overall, some of these pickups really helped me from being upset about David Moa being let go of. I understand it though. I mean, the Giants are just so deep in that position with Shelton and Austin Johnson and Raymond Johnson coming on and really being good too. But anyways, I just figured I'd give my 2 cents on these guys we brought in. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and let me know if you prefer these type of videos with me having my face rather than highlights. So thank you all for everything. Like it, better like, subscribe. Peace.